Okay, for number 24, it says using the given figure, which theorems could be used to prove that the lines are parallel, select all that apply. So with parallel lines and a transversal, you can use angle relationships and equal angles to prove that the lines are parallel. So that's what we're looking for here. Based on the information given, there are also other angles we can determine. So vertical angles are equal. This must be 86. This must be 86. This must be 94. These two angles would be supplementary. 180 minus 86 would be 94. So this would be 94. And then this would be 94. Okay, so now that I have that filled in, I'm going to look at the answers here and select all that apply. So alternate exterior angles converse. So if alternate exterior angles are equal, then these lines are parallel. So since alternate exterior angles are equal, this is a correct answer. Alternate interior angles, the alternate interior angles are equal, so therefore this is a correct answer. Consecutive interior angles. So consecutive interior angles are same side on the interior, and if they are supplementary, so if they equal 180 added together, then you can use that to prove these lines are parallel. So 94 plus 86 does equal 180, so therefore this is a way to prove that these lines are parallel. Corresponding angles converse, so like these two are corresponding, they are equal, these two are corresponding, equal, and so on. Yes. Perpendicular transversal converse, these lines aren't perpendicular, so this does not apply here, and neither would this. Okay, number 25, two ships follow parallel paths shown on a map. If one unit is 1 nautical mile, what is the shortest distance between the two paths? Round your answer to the nearest tenth. Okay, so I'm going to just choose 2 points that are perpendicular. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to choose these 2 points and find this distance here, and this has to be perpendicular to these lines, of course. These two coordinates, let's see, I have -2, 0, and then this here would be at 0, -2. And I'm going to use distance formula to find this distance. So I'll have x1, y1, x2, y2, and then plug that into the equation. And then the distance formula is just on the reference sheet. So you don't have to have this memorized, just know to grab it from the reference sheet. It is right here. So distance equals x2, 0 minus -2 squared plus -2 minus 0 squared. You get 4 plus 4, square root of 8. And it says to round to the nearest tenth. So when I put this in a calculator, I'm going to round to the nearest tenth. So I get 8 square root, and it's 2.8 would be the nearest tenth. 2.8 nautical miles. That's the unit they gave me in the beginning. Okay, and then the next question, it says point B. I'm going to need to draw a picture for this. Point B is the midpoint of segment AC. So B is the midpoint of segment AC. So this is the same length as this. It says AB is 2x plus 5, and BC is 5x minus 1. What is the length of AB here? Well, first I need to find x, so I'll do 2x plus 5 equals 5x minus 1. Subtract 2x from both sides. X equals 2. Then once I have x, be careful because it's not asking for x, it's asking for the length of AB. So once I have x, I need to plug it into the expression 2x plus 5. Let's see, 2x plus 5. So that would be 2 times 2 plus 5, 4 plus 5, which is 9. So my answer is 9. Okay, for the next one, it says the measure of angle 1 is 2x, so I'll just label that here. Measure of angle 3 is 3x. What is the measure of angle 1 in degrees? Okay, and it shows this little square here, so that means this is 90 degrees. These three angles are going to add to 180 because they form a straight line. So that is how I will find x. So 2x plus 90 plus 3x equals 180 degrees. Combine your like terms. And x equals 18. Then again, it's not asking for x, it's asking for measure of angle 1. Measure of angle 1 is 2x, so it'd be 2 times 18. Measure of angle 1 is 36 degrees. Okay, and then for the next one, in the diagram, GDE and DEF are supplementary. So GDE, I'm just connecting the dots to identify this angle right here, and DEF are supplementary. So if these are supplementary, they would be consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles are supplementary when these lines are parallel, these two. But GDE is not congruent to EFG. So this is not congruent to this. Okay, which lines are parallel? Well, when I identified the consecutive interior angles being supplementary, I right away identified these two lines being parallel. So I wrote over the D, but GD line, GD or DG is parallel to EF. So this is our correct answer here. Okay, and that is all.